over the past month and a half, pushing it to maybe at most. So they've worked really hard, so we're excited that you're going to be able to hear everything. There's just a couple announcements before we start, and the announcements are the obvious one. If you have a cell phone, please make sure that it is not going to ring, or if it's me making meowing sounds. Make sure whatever is happening in the phone, you can turn it down to silent. Pictures, cell phones, all of that good stuff. If you have to step out, please make sure you wait until in between pieces. That way we don't distract performers and things like that. You know, we enjoy it. But thank you for coming out. We're going to start with the honors chorus. And they're going to do two pieces for you. I'm going to talk before them because I will interrupt everything. But the first piece is going to be the Star Spangled Banner. And the second one, since we're kind of in this time of entering towards Veterans Day, they're going to do a piece called In Flanders Field, which is based on a poem that was written about World War I. And so for that piece, we're actually going to have a soloist. And so Trevor Atwood, right in front of me, he'll do the solo on that one. So this is the honors chorus, and this is Star Spangled Banner and In Flanders Field.
Okay, this is a small brass ensemble from our second period class, and also as we lead up to Veterans Day, we worked on a very well-known piece by Copeland called Fanfare for the Common Man. And this is our cool little endeavor to our little homage to the Veterans Day holiday coming up. I'm going to give them just a second. They haven't really played a couple since about 6:15. So I'm going to give them a second to play their first note, get some of their faces moving, and then this will be Fanfare for the Common Man.
We have 3 more pieces that we'd like to share with you tonight. The last piece that we're going to close with is, I'm going backwards because but the last piece that we're going to close with is WRHS, which is a Hebrew piece, and it sounds really nice and it sounds so fancy, but it's a pop song from the 50s. So this is an Israeli pop song that will be called WRHS. The piece before that has been probably one of the most deceptively difficult pieces that we've worked on so far. And the second piece is called Hark, I Hear the Harps Eternal. And it's based on an early American Appalachian kind of tune. And it is from the old Southern Book of Harmony. So it's a mountain piece. And so the way that it works is they introduce the main idea, and then it kind of goes everywhere, and then all of a sudden everyone is singing something different. with a different rhythm and a different time, and then the sopranos start going up into the rafters at the end, and so it's a very complicated piece. So the second piece you'll hear is Hark I Hear the Harps Eternal, and the first piece that you're going to hear is called Oh My Love's Like a Red, Red Rose. And this piece was written by Renee Clausen, who we've done pieces of his before, and the story behind the piece is it was his and his wife's anniversary, Valentine's Day, and he didn't have anything. So in the evening of one night, he writes out the entire piece and gives it to his wife. So clearly he thought ahead a lot in all his gifts to her. But it takes an old tune, which they have sung in the past in other pieces called Turtle Dove. And so the other reason that they've done that piece is because earlier in the month, I had about 8 going audition, and I checked my email, and it's still there. So they don't know yet. But they'll be finding out which ones of them were accepted into Mars State, which is a choral clinic. So the first piece that you'll hear, some of them use as their audition piece. So this is Oh My Loves and the Red, Red Rose.
Oh
So this semester we've had the privilege of having Mr. Carriger with us. He's received many nicknames while student teaching, Bootleg Mr. T, or my favorite, Mr. T with hair. So, think about that one. But he's done a little bit of everything. You're going to see him do a couple things tonight. He's also learned the joys of paperwork and computer problems and all the good stuff that goes along with it. But he's going to work with one of our percussion ensembles first. Then I'll let him take this off. But this is Mr. Carriger, our student teacher this semester.
My name is Mr. Carriger. I had the privilege of working with him and working with Marching Band. Really enjoyed it. I've also got to work in class with him, and third period class is percussion. So I had this half of the percussion class, and we got to work with a fun piece called Kaleidoscope. A lot of the piece has units of rhythms, but there's also some fun sections where rhythms are echoed throughout the section. So hope you enjoy it. Thanks.
Restage just a little bit here. We have a lot of stuff up here. We have essentially probably the largest percussion class we've ever had, and they just kind of keep coming out. It's like the clown car. They just keep coming out from the curtain, which has actually been really handy on Mr. Carriger because we split them in half to two different ensembles. But I actually really, some days these guys are kind of like, oh my gosh, I'm going to their period again. They're all over the place. There's lots of them. But it's actually been really neat this semester because as a whole, percussion class is actually fairly young. Most of them are freshmen, sophomores, a few junior, seniors in there, but a lot of them have not done this very long. So we're actually really proud of these guys. They've come a long way. And so we have two different ensembles here. So they rearrange. I'm really just stalling is all I'm basically doing. I'm not very good at this. But our second piece is called Strategery, and I have absolutely zero reason as to why it's called Strategery, other than the guy probably wrote it at 1 a.m. and said, I don't know what to call this. But this is a neat piece that uses what's called compound meter, and I mentioned this because we talked about it this week. So compound meter, somebody, anyone, is a meter that at least is divisible by 3. Okay, so this is actually a compound meter because it has a 3-ish feel. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So we could do that. And I am pretty much out of stuff to stall, so we're going to get set up pretty quick. I don't have many tricks. I'm not somersaulting. Tell a joke. JJ looked in a mirror. You didn't say it. It had to be like a nice joke. the other thing, if you're wondering, I'm not abandoning them. This group actually, I made a lot of really good headway this semester with this, and so I'm actually not conducting them. They're going to operate as a true chamber ensemble. They're actually going to conduct themselves, and so they basically don't need me, so I'm going to sit down. This will take us just a second. So we're going to move a whole lot of people here, so we'll be back with you very, very shortly.
Hey. As summer ends, the chill of the autumn air awakens feelings within us. The shadows are longer in late afternoon, and darkness comes early. The trees are losing their leaves, and the gnarled trunks and branches take on their sinister profiles against the looming twilight. We shudder at the cold wind. Our pulse quickens, and we suddenly want to return to the safety and warmth of home. Night falls, and we are once again at peace. We say a final farewell to the carefree days of summer and accept the relentless march of the seasons. Winter will soon be here.
see you. The neon green bucket helps.
Hey everybody, I promise not to take much of your time. As you know, the band is raffling off an ATV. It's a New Holland Rustler, not Hustler. ATV. I say that all the time. And it's an $8,500 value. We're raffling it off for $20 a ticket, or buy 5 get 1 free. So some of the students and parents have been selling, and they have been, the students have been entered into a drawing for either a hoodie or a hat. They're also gonna, if they sold at least 6 tickets, get an extra credit grade of 100. So can I get a volunteer from the audience to pull a name, please? Okay, mix them up good and then pull it out. It is Atticus Doyle. So congratulations, Atticus, you've won a hoodie or a hat. And I promise that wasn't fixed. And anyway, we do still have tickets for sale. It does take everyone, it takes a village. If you would like to sign out some tickets tonight to sell, we're going to be right out here where you got your program. If you would like to purchase some tickets, we take cash, checks, debit, credit, chickens. We'll take anything. So help support the band. Thank you.
Mountain Dance is a piece for a concert band written by Ed Kiefer. He wrote the piece after a trip to the mountains of western North Carolina, where he enjoyed hearing the pieces Cluck Old Hen, Sourwood Mountain, and Poor Polly. As we play Mountain Dance, listen closely for clucking chickens and Cluck Old Hen, clucked banjo and Sourwood Mountain, and a sorrowful singer telling of a girl's misfortune in Poor Polly. We hope you enjoy it.
the mic. All right, thank everyone for coming. I'm not going to say a whole lot here at the end because I'm terrible at speaking in public. And I've got one more round of applause for all of our chorus band percussion folks this evening. I hope you all join us again. I wrote the program mainly because I couldn't remember what to tell you. Our next combined event is going to be the Prism concert, not Prison, that would be Johnny Cash. The Prism concert on December, it says in here somewhere, 17th, which if you've not seen before is kind of a cool rotating around event. If your son or daughter is selling fruit, believe it or not, that ends on Friday. So fruit orders are due in on Friday. That's a great opportunity for them to make some cash over the trip, expenses, all that other kind of stuff too. So if you can knock that out for us by Friday, get those turned in, that would be fantastic. I also want to take a chance to make sure we thank all our faculty, staff, administration here at WRHS.